Colonel, would I be correct to say that when you get involved in this case was when Brigadier Gininda handed to you the documents on the 9th of April 2010 at 10 o'clock?
That's correct.
Wathi qinisweni ukuthi wena waqala ukuthi ubandakanye ke ekusebenzeni nale document ngomhla 9 wasethi yebo.
Is it also correct, Colonel, that when you got involved in this case, as you testified in your evidence in chief initially on the 27th of July 2023, you already had the Section 205 records?
That's correct.
Wathi ngomhla 27 July 2023 uqala Senzo le document osinayo section 205 wathi yebo.
The Section 205 records, Colonel, were applied for by the previous investigation team.
One of the previous investigation teams.
Wathi ke le section 205 yayi applyelwe ithimba leli lokuqala elali phenya lolu daba. Wathi owaye applyela ko omunye owaye kuleli thimba lokuqala elalenza uphenyo.
Who is that member?
I know Captain Boonstra, now Colonel Boonstra applied for it, that I did read on the Section 205.
Wathi kwakubanda wathi uKenneth Boonstra wayapplyele.
Colonel, I just want to go through this exercise just to make me understand. I'm not trying to waste the court's time, but I want to understand this process. The Section 205 records are generated by an application which is made to a magistrate. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Wathi Section 205 lena kusho ukuthi ke uma ithunyelwe ku magistrate iyona ke eyenza ukuthi ke kwakhiwe lo mbiko lona othi yebo.
It will then be sent to the service provider. It could be either Vodacom or MTN.
That's correct.
Wathi emva kwaloko ithunyelwa ke kwalabo abathola izingcingo mhlawumbe MTN noma Vodacom athi yebo.
From your information or knowledge, Colonel, then what happens after that, after the completion of the Section 205 records?
It's to Vodacom via TSU, and let's go back to TSU. Then the investigation officer come and collect it.
Wathi ke emva kwaloko kwenzekana ukuthi ayisiya ku Vodacom idluliswa iTSU and then ebisibuyiswa ku Vodacom ilitha ku TSU ibisithola umseshi.
This TSU unit, Colonel, is it the central database of the South Police Services?
No, it's just it's a technical support unit. It's a unit who's working directly with, let's say, Vodacom. And that's the only link is between them. They're the only ones who got the link straight with MTN or Cell C or the others. So we can't just go as a normal investigation officer and reply.
Wathi ke manje le TSU i-database esetshenziswa isiphoyisa sonke wathi cha kusho ukuthi lana i-technical support unit ibona kuphela bakwazi ukuxhumana nabase Vodacom ukuze bakwazi ukuthi banikezelane ngolwazi oluthize abadingayo.
Colonel, I just want to refer to the records of the 27th of July, 2023, at page 62 of the record.
62?
Yes, at page 62. That is your evidence in chief. On the 27th of July 2023, that was the stage when we were being led by my colleague, Advocate Banoy. I'll commence from page 10 of page 62 of the record.
Of the record, not my statement.
Not your statement, of the record. It's a transcribed record. I don't know whether it can be pinned for the assistance of the witness. You are still getting assistance from the state to pin the record of the 27th of July 2023.
Is it?
We are still getting assistance from the state to pin the record of the 27th of July 2023.
You got that?
No, it's good.
I see.
I got my statement, but
Oh,
not
yes,
the record.
yeah.
Thank you, my lord, for the court's indulgence. I'll start reading, Colonel, from page 62, paragraph 10 of the record. Sorry, not paragraph, line 10 of the record, I'm sorry. Where it reads as follows, and I quote, I just want to draw the attention to the court as well, that a Section 205 information, not one of the team members applied for that, but it was stored on the central database of the police. So that is why it was been applied for by previous investigation officers, but we did have access to that. Close quotation. Do you understand that passage, Kenneth?
That's
What
correct.
it says?
Tilanga umefunda lapho uthi ngisafuna ukuthi ke inkantolo ikubone lokuthi iqaphele lokuthi usection 205 akuzange uaplayelwe omunye waleli themba kodwa ke yayigcine ku-central database yesiphoyisa okusho ukuthi ingalokho ke sasikwazi ukuthi ingalokho ke aplayelwe ila ileli thimba leli langaphambilini elaliphenye kodwa ke sasikwazi ukuthi siyifinyelele wathi yebo.
Kenneth, we now know that you did not apply for this Section 205 records, but it was applied for by the previous investigation team. But what I want to understand from you, Colonel, is this central database of the police. What is that? The central database of the police.
Remember in the time, my lord, when I started to work on this case, it was during, I think, 2020. Then I was still a member of the Hawks.
Athi uma ngiqala ukusebenza kuleli lala kwaku-2020 ngangisasebenzela ngaphansi kwethimba lama-Hawks.
And as a member of the Hawks, we got our own unit in our offices, the PCMC.
Wathi ke thina-ke sasine-unit yethu ekuthiwa CMC.
That's a Priority Crime Management Center.
Lapho-ke kuthiwa yilaba senza namacala aqavile.
Our head office is here in Silverton,
Amahhovisi ethu ala eSilverton.
with all our data stored here.
Shithe yonke idatha yethu igcinwe khona la.
So even if we receive, like in this case, the police did apply for a number,
Nanoma kukhona imininingwane eyayi-aplayelwe amaphoyisa.
because they got, let's say, obviously a duplicate, or they also store all the 205s which has been applied for or worked on by some of the Hawk members. It's on that database.
Shithi ke onke ama-205 a-aplayelwe yibo bonke agcinwe kuleyo database.
So
In your department.
that are my department.
Kanti ngaleso sikhathi kwakuyi-department yethu.
So this central database of the police was also, you could access that information in your department.
That's
That is the
correct,
odds.
yes.
Athi department yethu sesikwazi ukuthi sifinyelele yonke leyo information eku-central database yamaphoyisa.
Remember, when the police apply for a number, there was a 205 done. Then it's become from Vodacom, it's our property, then we store it on our database. So if I want to go back, let's say it's a 2010 case, and I want to see if that time, maybe I don't even know, they apply for that number in Cape Town, and it's applied by the police, it's on the database, I will get hold of that number.
Athi uma kwenzeka ukuthi khona number e-applyelwa sigcina database yethu, kodwa uma ukuthi khona engifunayo mayelana naleyo number ngihlola leyo database ngoba ngenzeka ukuthi ngabe kukhona abanye mhlawumbe abangaseCape Town ababeke ba-applyela leyo number.
So in this central database system, Colonel, will you also access the records for the number ending 358?
That's correct.
Ngathi ngiyabo singakwazi ukuthi sithole imininingwane le phone number 4358.
In what format is this, when this information, the Section 205 records, are in that central database system, in what format are they?
They are also in both the PDF and as well in the Excel spreadsheet.
Ngathi-ke ungaluphikela kuhlobo lwama-document ogcinwa ngalo kule central database. Athi yabo uluthola luyi-PDF nalolu hlobo lwe-Excel.
Is it correct, Colonel, that the PDF format you cannot manipulate and change the information which is stored in the system? Will you
That's
agree
correct.
with me?
Bathi kuyiqiniso yini ukuthi angeke ukwazi aliguquleki i-PDF athi yebo?
As compared to the Excel format, you can manipulate or change, edit, delete the information which is stored there.
That's correct, it's up to you. If you want to change it, you can, but why?
Bathi-ke kuyiqiniso yini ukuthi ngaguquleka okubhalwe ku-Excel wathi yebo kodwa-ke kuzobuguqulela.
If you say, Colonel, that we did have access to that central database system, what access are you referring to? For what?
That access, I only got, let's say, the inquiry function on that one.
Let us be specific now.
Yes.
I'm referring to that number, the number ending 358.
Yes, I only got access to draw it. I only got access to draw the information. That is the same information which Vodacom sent to TSU the first time. You got the case number underneath on the page.
Bathi-ke hayi engangivunyela ukwenza nje ukuthi ngangikwazi ukuthi ngiyodonsa noma ngikhiphe le information lapha ku-database ngoba ingaphansi kwe-TSU.
I'm referring to the Section 205 records now,
Yes.
of the number ending 358. So you had access to draw. What do you mean to draw? To look at some information that you wanted for investigations?
That's right, yeah. One of my main reasons for that was to compare the CD which I received from the investigation team, Brigadier Gaginda, to mine.
Bathi-ke hayi ukuthi-ke ngiyobheka lapha ngangibhekela ukuthi ngiyokwazi ukuthi ngizame ngiqhathanisa le information enginayo ekwayo kule CD enganginikwe uBrigadier Gaginda naloko engangiphethe kuwokwami.
So, Colonel, other than the information that you could access in the central database of the police in your office, that is the Section 205 records, did you have any other records? For instance, the records from the service provider, which were compiled by Ms. Vitilingam. Did you have those records?
No, there's going to be a lot of other numbers. It's like I mentioned. I won't even know if this guy applied for someone's number. It's been thrown on the big central base of us. So if I come and draw that number and I'm lucky someone applied for a number, I got access to that number.
Athona yini lolwazi le information evela kuMamBitilingam athi hayi ningi inamba ezikhona la ngeke ngazi ukuthi ubani wacela enye i-205 so ngikwazi ukufinyelela konke.
During the period that you handled this case, Colonel, did you have access to the PDF format which was compiled by the service provider, Ms. Pinky Vitilingam?
That's correct.
Athi ekuqaleni wawukwazi ukufinyelela le PDF document leyaletha abe-service provider Ms. Vitilingam athi yebo.
When was that?
During 2020, when I received the information.
But nini wathi ngo-2020 mnyaka 2020 lapho engathola khona yonke le information.
So you had access to the information in the central database of the police in your office, as well as the PDF format from the service provider, Vodacom, compiled by Ms. Pinky with the Lingam.
That's correct.
Ushuthi ke wawukwazi ukungena kuyo yonke imininingwane ekhona lapha ku-database nela office lakho nalo information oyithola kumamvithilingam othi yebo.
In respect of the two, that is what you had in your office and the PDF from Vodacom, compiled by Ms. Pinky Vittillingham. In relation to the date of the 2nd of August 2014, did you spot any differences in the transactions? Do you understand my question?
No, I don't receive any.
You have
pick up
this.
Any, yeah, I didn't pick up any, or I couldn't pick up anything because what I received from Vodacom, I work on it as a true version.
So I think the information obunayo ke-office nale owayithola kumamvithilingam ngomhla 2 ku-August 2014 wabona yini ukuthi uMohla Isiya wabona ukuthi kukhona ukungafanani kwenye information leyo wathi cha ngizange ngibone lutho oluyinkinga ngoba ngangisebenzisa yona le information engayithola ivela ku-service provider.
So on the information on both, that is the information in the central database and the information contained in the PDF format, you could not spot any difference with regard to the transaction of the 2nd of August 2014.
No.
But mubheka-ke lapha ku-central database okuthola ku-central database nolapha ku-PDF awuzange ubone yini ukuthi kukhona information ehlukayo kuloko okubili wasithi cha masikhuluma ngomhla 2 ku-August 2014 angizange ngikwazi ukubona ukuthi kukhona okungathi kwehlukile akufani.
I will be specific, Colonel, in relation to the date, the 2nd of August 2014, the time is 22 hours, 40 minutes, 23 seconds. So there was no difference. Everything was the same.
You're working now on a Vodacom document?
Yes.
Yes.
But ke sokhuluma ngesikhathi ka-22 hours, 40 minutes and 23 seconds kule document ese-Vodacom. Akho mehluko engawubona.
Let us move on now to the 15th of October 2014 at 1700 hours, 33 minutes, 57 seconds. Did you spot any difference?
No.
Can I get the time again?
It's 1700 hours, 33 seconds, 57 minutes, 57 seconds.
But ke ngesikhathi ke ngomhla 15 ku-August esikhathi lapho kwaku-17 hours 33 minutes 57 seconds awubonanga mehluko wathi cha.
So, Colonel, there's a point I'm getting at, but I need to lay the basis for this. That is what I'm doing now. In this system, the central database system, which you had access in your office, the Section 205 records, were they together or it was separate 205 records for each number?
It wasn't separate because the records I received, like I mentioned in the code, there was 3 numbers on.
Okay.
I can remember the one ends with 551 and the other one I think 0436.
Okay.
Ati lapha ku-central database iy'number lezi zazehlukene noma kwakuyi i-document cha zazingehlukene kodwa kwakuney'number ezehlukene.
That is as compared to a PDF which is compiled by the service provider. We'll find the records for that number only. Do you confirm that, Colonel?
Yeah, it's in the folder. If I requested, let's say, the number ending with 358, he will search it and he will give me feedback and say, right, I got this for you.
Manje ke lapha ku-PDF kuna iy'number zonke zikulapha ku-folder kodwa ke uzokhipha lapha ukuthi le mininingwane lena yiyale number le egcina ngo-358.
In relation now, Colonel, to the The information which is contained now in the Section 205 records. Do you have the Section 205 records for Ms. Mithilingam Kennel, which is triple J1 of the record?
Yes.
Is it correct, Colonel, that when one looks at that document, there is explanation of call data terms? You confirm that, Colonel?
Which paragraph you on now? Well,
I'm sorry. Is it correct that at the top there is call data? That is the MSISDN, the IMSI, the IMEI, the call date, call type, call duration, other party, third party, cell ID, cell name, latitude and longitude at the top of exhibit J1.
That's correct?
Yes.
Tiyabonakala lapho ukuthi khona ingcazelo ekhuluma ngokuthi lana MSISDN IMEI no call data tiyabunjalo.
Is it correct, Colonel, that all Section 205 records from the service provider will have that information or the description of the transactions? Do you confirm that?
Not all of them, because it depends on what you're asking them.
Athi uyavumelana ukuthi kumele sivela le kwabhoda khombisa ubinazo zonke lezi ngcazelo ukuthi hayi lana kuxhomekeke ekutheni ucelela uhlobo lwe-information.
In the event where you request for AMA data stream, that is where you use the airtime.
That's correct.
We have this information.
Yes, yeah, that depends on what you ask. If you ask for everything, all the users on the phone, you will get everything.
Okay, hayi lana kubhekwa ukuthi uyini oyicelile ngoba ungathi ucela konke uzothola konke.
My Lord, there is information that I requested from the state. It's in relation to a document which is in their system. I'll request that in the meantime that it be deemed.
Sorry, what document is it?
The Colonel is going to explain what document it is, but I did discuss it with my colleague for the state.
Yeah, but I want to know whether they have the document or not.
They do have the document, my Lord,
So
because it was...
What's your
Yes.
problem? If you've got the document, go on.
Yes. I'll request my colleague, Advocate Sibanda, to assist me with the beaming of that document. It's stored in their system under court document. My Lord, may I bring to the attention of the court that I'll later request that such document be photocopied and made as an exhibit. For now, I just want to progress with my cross-examination.
If it's in the evidence, as you know, every document is given an exhibit number and it becomes part of the records.
I just don't want us to stand down because we can, in the meantime, proceed with the cross-examination.
Fine.
And later hand it in as an
Yeah,
exhibit.
okay.
Yes, thank you. Kenneth, I don't know whether I'm able to see what is being there. Okay, thank you. Kenneth, do you recognize that information there?
That's correct.
Yabona le information yayazi ukuthi yebo.
What is that?
That's a PDF converted to an Excel spreadsheet.
Athi lokho
Working
i-PDF eguqulelwe ku-Excel spreadsheet okuyiyo uhlobo lwe-document olusetshenziswayo.
Is it the first time to see it today, or we had come
it's
into
not.
contact with that document there?
Yeah, it's not the first time.
Okay.
Achakhona ukuqala ngiyibona.
When did you see it for the first time?
2020 when I started working.
Ngaqala nilobana wathi ngo-2020 mangiqala ukusebenza lana.
Is that the information which is stored in the central database that you had in your office?
It's part of that.
Bathi iyana information oyithola eku-database yenu esovisi wathi enye yayo.
Is it correct, Colonel, that in terms of that information with regards to the top part, it is similar to the terms that I read to you earlier?
That's correct. It's only adding that to the date and time.
Bathi-ke kuyafana yini nale information ebengikhombisa yona. Wasethi yebo kuyafana kodwa khona nje umehluko omncane la ekhuluma khona ngesikhathi ne-date.
Colonel, I'm going to be direct with you that the information which is on the PDF format, which is compiled by Vodacom, is not the same as compared to the terms that are there. I'll take you, Colonel, to the exhibit that is J1. We'll work hand in hand with the information which is contained there.
Ngifuna ukubeka kwena ukuthi lo iy'hloko ezilapha kule document lena azifani nalezi iy'hloko ezisedocumentini evela Vodacom.
For instance, in that document which is beamed before us, there is a call type code. You see the call type code there, Colonel.
That's correct.
That's contact code ngiyayibona.
There is also, when you go to the right of that document, there is also LAC. I don't know, can you move the document to the right, colleague? There is LAC.
But masesiya ngawesokudla kukhona LAC kule document.
You see that LAC, Colonel.
Athi yabona lo LAC?
That's correct.
Athi yebo.
There is also cell ID.
That's correct.
Athi no cell ID ngiyambona.
It's cell ID, not cell IE. Cell ID, right? So you are now at item, Colonel, that there is information that you will have in the PDF format from Vodacom, which is not. Sorry, may I rephrase the question? We are at item, Colonel, that there is information that is in that document, which is not in the document from the service provider, Vodacom. Do you agree with me?
No.
But kuvumelana nami ukuthi kukhona information ekhona kule document kodwa engekho kule document evela kwa-Vodacom. Wathi cha.
When you look at the call type code, is there a call type code in the exhibit J1?
So which page are you now in the J1?
At page 1586 of 4649.
Athi lapha ku-J1 ikhona yini ile call type code ekhona kule document yakho manje?
I agree with you. It seems to me there must be something else because I don't have this one in the one of Pinky. I got a totally different one. Remember this one Pinky, the exhibit of J is a statement of Pinky. I got a statement straight from Vodacom.
Athi ke lesi statement lesi awusokhumbula ukuthi anginaso ngoba mina enginaso lesi statement esivela kwa-Vodacom kungesona lesi statement ngoba lesi i-statement esivela ku-Pinky.
No, it's fine, Colonel, but I'm using the exhibit. It's a court document. It's exhibit J1, page 1586 of 4649.
That's correct. But like I said,
So you agree with me that there is that code which is not in this document,
it's not in
J1?
that document, but that is a document from Pinky, from Vodacom herself.
Yes.
Like, let's say, a private statement.
Yes.
I got a statement from Vodacom applied by Section 205.
Athi hayi phela yebo lo mehluko lo ukuthi lesi istatement esivela kuPinki azenzele sona mina enginaso istatement esivela kwa Vodacom.
Colonel, Miss Pinky Vetilingam, when he has finalized the whole thing, he then compiled an affidavit, right?
That's correct?
In the
But Mr.
affidavit, there are
Kete,
Section 205 records
Sorry,
attached to the
sorry.
affidavit.
I'm now speaking at the same time.
Okay, sorry, you can speak now.
I've now even missed what you were saying.
Okay, I'll start afresh. There is no problem. Is it correct, Colonel, that after the service provider, that is Ms. Pinky Vetilingam, has finalized the whole thing, he will then compile an affidavit?
Aqinisekise ukuthi uma Miss Vetilingam mase kwenze wonke lamaphepha wabhala i-affidavit.
That's correct?
Bathi yebo kunjalo.
So accompanying this affidavit from this person, there will be records, the Section 205 records, you confirm that?
That's correct?
Bathi kokuso aphelezela le affidavit ama-record section 205 athi yebo.
So the extracts, Colonel, that I've referred to is the extracts of this whole voluminous document which was compiled by Ms. Pinky Vetilingam. Amongst the extracts, I'm taking you to page 1586. 1586 is exhibit J1 of the record.
One 1586.
Yes, 1586.
But that, I don't, okay, let me go to her statement.
The
Where's the-
Section 205 record. When you said assistance. With page 1586. Why don't I see that it is 1300 hours? I think it is convenient that we take a long adjournment. Then in the meantime, we will give Colonel.
What's the time?
It's 1300 hours, midday,
You mean 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock. Colonel, I've requested that we take a long adjournment. Maybe in the meantime, we will
No,
go
no,
through.
let me just go here.
Okay, thank you.
1586.
Yes.
If you go to the statement of Pinky, it's page 1569, page 1500, 1651. You see there the page is already jumped.
Bathi ungabheka-ke umbiko kaPinki ama-page awafani. Ayehluka. Khona la eqa khona ama-page.
Okay, maybe if I can be specific, Colonel, 1586.
Give me the date, then I go to my original.
Yes. 1586, according to the information that I'm having, are the transactions of the 2nd of August 2014 at 2200 hours, 40 minutes, 23 seconds.
Or we can break it and do during the week, during the break I can search it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Colonel.
Could you come back at 1:30 then?
Okay.
1:30. 1:30.